Greetings Liverpool fan, in this video you'll stay updated on the latest Liverpool FC news. But first, leave your like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any updates about LFC news. Alright Liverpool fan, Liverpool put in another rough showing the other night, scraping a late 1-1 draw against Sunderland, and honestly, not even Mukil's own goal or Wirtz helping us level it could hide the fact that things just aren't right under Arne Slot at the moment. The pressure on him is going up fast, and you can feel the noise getting louder around Anfield about whether a change in the dugout might be coming sooner rather than later. And now there's talk from Cardiff side that both Liverpool and Manchester United are eyeing up Crystal Palace boss Oliver Glasner. His deal runs out at the end of the season, and apparently Richard Hughes and Michael Edwards are big admirers of what he's done in the Premier League. Some at the club even see him as a next Klopp-type figure, which is massive praise given what Klopp achieved here. Slot isn't getting sacked right this second, but he badly needs a run of decent results. Last season's title win gives him some breathing room, but the way we've dipped recently has drained confidence everywhere. If the club does pull the trigger, Glasner seems to be the clear favorite, and to be fair, there's plenty of logic behind it. He'd tighten us up defensively straight away, bring structure, and give our attackers an actual platform to work from, something we've been seriously lacking lately. Fans are fed up of flat, toothless performances. He could also be exactly what Wirtz and Isak need. Wirtz hasn't fully settled since leaving Leverkusen, although you can see little signs he's getting there. Glasner's style and man management could finally unlock him, especially if he's played centrally and further forward, and Isak, who's barely had any proper service since arriving, would surely benefit too. Another big positive is that Glasner isn't married to the back three he's used at Palace. He's played 4-2-3-1, he's talked about liking 4-4-2. Basically, he adapts to the squad. You'd expect quicker transitions, more attacking intent, and a bit of that Anfield spark returning. He's done wonders at Palace, winning their first major trophy, beating City in the FA Cup final, then taking the Community Shield off us. But with his contract winding down and his relationship with the Palace board a bit strained, this might be Liverpool's best chance to move. So Reds, Arne Slot was pretty honest in his presser before the Leeds game, admitting we've got to get Alexander Isak far more involved, and he's right. We paid £125 million for the lad, a British record, and this is someone Jamie Carragher was calling the best striker in the league last season. He buried 27 goals for Newcastle, including the Carabao Cup winner against us. But at Liverpool, he's barely getting a sniff, and it's not all on him. The whole system feels off right now. Our attackers look isolated, the midfield's disjointed, even the back line feels shaky, while changes are needed everywhere. FSG seem locked in on fixing the wings first. Selling Luis Diaz in August without replacing him was a massive misstep. Gakpo's a decent finisher, but he's predictable, cuts inside every time, and fans are getting tired of it, which is probably why the rumors have started up again about Rodrigo from Real Madrid. Team Talk reckons Liverpool is one of the few clubs he'd actually consider joining, with Arsenal sniffing around to. And listen, Rodrigo might not be flavor of the month in Madrid anymore, but that doesn't mean he comes cheap. Real are still talking around £79 million, but this is a guy who's delivered in Europe, scored big goals, and done it consistently. 68 goals and 53 assists in 286 matches. Jude Bellingham even said he's the most naturally gifted player in their squad. Lightning quick, great finisher, plays across the front line, and funnily enough, he prefers the left side, which is exactly where we're lacking a spark. He'd walk into that spot ahead of Gakpo without question. Liverpool have also been heavily linked with Antoine Semenyo, but Rodrigo is just a different caliber. Champions League pedigree, versatility, and still only 25. With Salah slowing down a touch and playing fewer minutes, this could be the perfect time for a new star to step forward. Even in a bad season, Rodrigo ranks elite in progressive carries, shot creation, and even defensive work. He brings width, pace, unpredictability, everything our attack is crying out for. Gakpo had a strong Liverpool fan. Liverpool looks set to go after a new winger in 2026 as the club tries to fully finish off its attacking rebuild. We've already splashed nearly £300 million on the front line with Isak, Wirtz and Ekatike coming in, but even with all that investment, It's obvious we're still missing one key ingredient: a rapid, ruthless winger who can score goals for fun. And with the Saudi clubs circling Mo Salah yet again, that need is only going to get bigger if Salah does eventually move on. Liverpool absolutely must bring in a proper wide threat. One name that keeps popping up is Michael Olise. The Frenchman has been flying ever since he moved to Bayern Munich from Crystal Palace in 2024. He's left-footed, quick, direct, creative, honestly, the type of winger every Liverpool fan would love to see at Anfield, according to Bild in Germany. Olise is actually back on Liverpool's 2026 shortlist after originally being taken off it. Apparently, the club weren't sure he'd ever be realistic to sign, but his name has now been added again along with 3 others. Journalist Tobias Alchif says the backup list includes Olise, Kenan Yildiz from Juventus, Rodrigo from Real Madrid and Iliman Ndiaye from Everton, but even with him back on the list, Alchif says the chances of signing Olise are still tiny. Bayern don't want to sell, and honestly, why would they? He's been brilliant for them. Still, you can't blame Liverpool for keeping tabs. He fits the exact profile we're missing. Fans will also be buzzing to see Yildiz mentioned. The 20-year-old has been one of Europe's most exciting young forwards over the last year and a half. He's currently renegotiating with Juventus and has been heavily linked with Liverpool. Fabrizio Romano even confirmed back in November that Premier League clubs are already moving for Yildiz. So he's definitely one to watch. As for Rodrigo, Liverpool probably would have pushed harder last summer if he was truly a priority. And let's be real, Everton aren't selling us anything. But one thing's crystal clear: Liverpool want a winger, and 2026 could finally be the year they land one. This is the Liverpool FC News Fan Channel, and I'll stop here. If you liked it, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. A big hug and see you in the next video.